What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you through the new Player of the Month Potm Van Dijk SBC. It's a very long one, fairly expensive, but I'm going to be showing it through you guys today. Now, if you do enjoy, please do go smash a like and go subscribe. It's a huge amount to me. Other than that, let's first take a look at the car, which is very, very nice. I can see the Panthers already slaughtering the 75 stamina, but 97 strength, 85 aggression, 90 jumping, interceptions very strong, standing tackle very strong, slide tackle very strong, great composure, decent passing, and weirdly 89 shot power, but very quick with 76 pace over his basics, 90 defending and 89 physical, makes him one of the best centre-backs in the game. Obviously, we do have his team of the year, but that's going to be even more expensive than this. We're going to start off with the Netherlands one. We need 5 Dutch players, 3 team of the weeks, and an 83 rate score with 85 chemistry. As you can see, this is the lineup I've gone for. It costs 88,000 coins to complete this SPO, the second cheapest of the lot. The informs I've gone for is Inform Solentino, Silvestre and Cenk Under. Cenk Under is a very good one. Slightly less so for these ones because they're slightly more expensive, but a very handy one for if there's an 82, 81, or even an 83 SBC in many situations. Cenk Under is a very handy one, but I think Wijnaldum, Strootman, Depay, Dost and Vrie all in the centre, and that's how it's worked out best. We're not going to be submitting it, and in return you get a 50k pack, so actually a decent return off of the first SBC. Then moving on, we've got the Premier League SBC. We need 6 Premier League players, 5 different nationalities, not really important, 2 team of the weeks, and an 84 rated score with 90 chemistry. How I've done it, I've put Matic at the core, and I think it's a really handy player to put in there because he links into Milinkovic-Savic, meaning you can change the leagues. And as this SBC goes on, right now, there's a lot of cheap informs, but here's the thing. The cheap informs are going to stay at the price they're at, or the cheap BPL informs are going to rise, and the cheap other league informs are going to drop. Because as it goes on, the likes of Digne, as you can see here, they will steadily go up in price, would be my expectation as more and more people use them up. Whereas the other leagues, like the Serie A, which I use a fair bit through as SBCs, won't go up in the same way because it's not targeted at them. So Quagliarella, perfect pronunciation, Dzeko and Milinkovic-Savic and Castello actually are the players that I brought in from the Serie A to make the squad a little bit cheaper. Rounding off at 97,000 coins in exchange for is a 30k pack. Actually, no, I think, yes, yeah, 30k pack that you get back. So quite a costly one, this one. But you've got to do what you've got to do if you want this SBC. Next up, we've got the Reds. 3 Liverpool players needed, which makes it very nasty. And an 85 rated squad. The way they've done that is very, very clever because Liverpool have a lot of top players and middle players. They have no 84s whatsoever. You've got an 83 rated Keita, an Alisson and a Firmino, and really you're stuck using those 3 unless you're prepared to throw in some very, either a Mane or something, which I wouldn't do, or if you're prepared to go and throw in an 89 or an 88 or a couple of 88s probably to get the SBC up to the rating needed. How I've done it though, I've linked up the BPL on the right hand side to get enough BPL players in there. Bernardo Silva is a very good one for SBCs. Bernardo Silva and Jorginho, Socrates and Leno are very handy players that I think are in all 3 of the last SBCs, each of them in at least 3 times. Then Alisson, Keita and Firmino, the Liverpool players, as I said they would be. Going for Informal Lindelof, who's quite cheap at the moment because obviously he's in the team of the week this week, whilst the team of the year is out, making him that little bit cheaper. And then Informal Santi Cazorla is at 27,000 coins, which is extremely cheap for an 85 rating. So I throw him in there, and you've got Rakitic and Vidal, 2 cheaper players to get the rating up, but cheap, of course, for their rating. And in return for that, you get a 55k pack, which is actually decent. And this one cost me, this is the most expensive one actually, 145,000 coins is what I managed to get it down to. Next up then, number 4, we've got the solid performance. Even Arsenal, Liverpool and United player. And I think I've gone for Patricio, Leno, I've gone for 2 Arsenals actually. I've gone for Matic again, I've gone for Leno again, Socrates again, Patricio again, Digne again, Matic again, Silva again. I've gone for Vida and Quaresma because of the way the formation sets up, and he can link, and Quaresma can get full chem off of Bernardo Silva, and then I've only had to use a Javier Hernandez, and that's worked out, I think, even cheaper than Footbin could get me. So this is literally, I think, the cheapest solution out there that I have seen for the solid performance SBC. I don't think you can get it any cheaper anywhere around. This is the cheapest I have found it for. Hernandez, Digne and Vida being the informs. Matic firing up the price, but firing up the rating at the same time, so it fits the bill. And in exchange, you get a 45k pack, which is decent if you think about it. That's, you could get, if you get lucky, 20k back off of that. And finally, we got the Player of the Month SBC. It's a mega pack in return. 5 leagues, or players from the same league, sorry, 5, an 83 rated squad, and 14 leagues. But the nasty thing about this one is the Van Dijk they've put in there, which boosts it so much. I spent a long time on this one. I managed to get it down to 135k. This is definitely one of the most expensive ones, and probably the toughest of the lot. Ligue 1 seems to be the best bet to go for, linking in Sacco and Foster from this week's Team of the Week. Weirdly, Foster's 84 is cheaper than his 81 because of the weeks in Team of the Week it's come out in. The thing is, first one came out really early when obviously all prices are high, not many people opening packs, and this one's coming out in Team of the Year when everyone's buying packs, which is really weird. But we also got Digne for a 3rd time, Kovacic, Jorginho for strong links, Verratti getting an Italian switch up in there, and then Balotelli, Pellin, and Foster and Sacco are the remaining players. See, looking at my bench, I spent a long time playing around with this one. You also have to use at least one position change, just switch you can even just do a left wing back to left back actually on Digne, and that will get you sorted for the final SBC of the lot. And that one, I've already said, it's 135k and a 35k back. So, in terms of the maths, and this is the important part actually, in terms of the maths, this SBC will cost you around 560,000 coins. And then, in terms of what you'll get back, you get 215k worth of packs back. So you can expect maybe 110k in returns. What we're saying is a 450,000 coin player. And if you look at the market, I'd say it's about right. So it really depends on what you want. So I'll go over and I'll stick 400 to 500k window on price, and it's very, very interesting to see the players, and it honestly just depends on how bothered you are by untradables. So I know a lot of people just prefer to take untradables. They like doing all the SBCs, the chance, the risk, the reward, and all the rest of it. In my opinion, it makes the game more exciting to sometimes go for these over and above the regular cards that you just have to go out and buy. Just makes it that bit more interesting. But if you go 400 to 500k and you go across to centre backs, you've only got a few options actually on that price. You've got Van Dijk's lower informs, so to put it in perspective, his other informs are about the same price, so you are getting an upgrade, and it may go up to a 90 or a 91 if Van Dijk gets a winter upgrade, which people are seeming to say that he will. So eyes out for that. But players to compare to, Ran and Ramos, basically just depends on the league. So really, in the most direct comparison you've got Varane, Ramos, Sanchez, and there was a Kimpembe on there as well. Now, out of all of them, my bet would actually, I think, no, because Spurs are out of the Champions League. I'd say, no, scrap that. Scrap that. I would probably say, if I was doing it, would I go for this Van Dijk? I don't think I would. Just because of the fact that packs and players' values aren't that high right now because so many are opening packs. So, unless you really want the Van Dijk, normally I'd say for these Player of the Month, go ahead and get it. But in this case, I'm going to say no. I don't think Van Dijk would be someone I can go and get. He's definitely, yeah, a lot of people are saying, oh, he's overpriced. He's actually in, I think, the exact price range that he needs to be. Varane, Ramos, Kimpembe, Sanchez, Van Dijk, they're kind of the five of the main centre-backs that you see in FIFA. So I think he has actually got the price of the SBC exactly right, which makes it a real conundrum as to whether or not you want him in your pack. But to finish off the video, we will end with a couple of packs from the Team of the Year Challenge. If the store does want to respond, we'll find out. There we go. With a Premium Gold Players Pack and a Mega Pack to finish off the video for today. I'm not the Pentheads, I'm not going to spend a million coins, but you never know, something good, please! Or, even better, Cagliari. Fuck me, that's a shit pack. And that SBC cost me like 7,000 coins from wasted play. I've got Danny Rose in there, that's alright. Send that all, let's go. Ready? Mega Pack, Team of the Year, come on. Just finish off this video on a high. Bang me 200,000 views. Ugh. Well, they're two of the shittest packs to end off the video. If they're anything to suggest by, do not do these SBCs 100%. They were some absolute trash packs I just got there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. If you do enjoy the SBCs and you find them useful, stick it in the comments down below. I'm trying to switch in with the audio. That's why I've got the headset on today. So if the way I'm speaking is a little bit different, that's because the headset, because my computer's getting a little bit, having a bit of an issue. But if not, I'll see you guys next time. Peace!